4 and 5. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I am Sammy Grayson. Here with me is my little buddy, Tumbly. Say hi. Welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. The last time we had our encounter with Heisme, who, spoilers, is going to be our next new party member. And I know this because I've seen the artwork. And by that logic, I should also probably confess that I know who our 5th party member is going to be as well. Technically, so do you, because we've met them already. But if you don't already know, then I'm not going to say. But this does raise, like, so many questions. Like, we're looking into the matter of the kidnappings, which, knowing what I know now, raises all sorts of red flags. Like, why is he being framed for kidnapping specifically? Unless they were the ones doing the kidnapping. Because, like, I'm 93% sure he is being framed. There's, like, no evidence to back that up so far. Although, again, that's why we're here. Why is he... What did he do, basically, is what I'm trying to ask. And now I hear you saying, just play the game and you'll fucking find out. And you know what? You're right. How in the fuck did he get into this situation? Should we try opening it? Ujeef, right. Just thinking of cremating the dead. The bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn. Judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. Not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. It's only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heisme's own child. He is but a fallen knight and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
Kidnapping you. Is he being framed for kidnapping his own kid? What, did he have a falling out with the wife?
Look.
With the wife. These things have been bundled in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It seemed like anything would break if one were to drop it.
Hey.
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth. Even the floor and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange the more I think about it.
Strange.
Perhaps there's some reason behind all this.
This is...
Is this a letter?
The what?
It says, to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. They've managed that much script. They must have been well educated.
Oh.
Is this letter written to Heisme? What if the kid saw him as a good father?
Mayhap.
The villain he was made out to be. That's what I'm thinking.
That's...
There's the mark. The Shadow God. Was a knight. Suspected as much when we learned he was a Ujeef, but... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is...
Titles and honors go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow. Their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow God, then. Discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age. Shadow God go unseen by the public. Pariahs all. Their only focus is skill. Heisme, he must be dangerously skilled.
So apparently...
Suppose he's been through his own share of woes. There's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. I have to hear the truth from him.
What?
Can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
Direct confrontation would be difficult. That he had some weakness we could exploit. I can think of a way. It's the most asshole-ish thing that we could possibly do, but it would be the most effective.
Well then...
What if we held the urn for ransom?
Wait a second.
Wow, that's kind of low, don't you think? It's too callous for my taste. If 'tis not his child, the gambit means nothing. Must rethink this. All right. If we can attract the human,
If so...
free the attention of that human.
Hang on a second.
be suicide. Besides, he can flee much faster than we can.
In this place.
Okay, why the cloth? I don't get it. Surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying about? To dampen noise. Maybe it helps dampen noise? Oh, that's it.
Hey.
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I wager. Cave where sound echoes be easy for him to hear when the human's about.
I see.
I see, so the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Ujif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound. So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
Nice.
worth a shot.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Oh no.
Heismay, come out!
Show yourself! Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm
You know,
yelling
I think
anyway.
option number 1 is going to bleed into option number 3.
You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard!
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The
He just
ravenous,
stops.
all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
She's like, you fucking what?
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kanika! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night!
Just everyone airing grievances.
You think you're so smart!
Stroll, be more careful.
Oh, be more careful! That's right! He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on the request nobody else wanted.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here!
Enough! Stop this infernal din!
She's like, fucking fine.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on.
Not one in their right
man
minds,
who does
anyway.
nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
We're really going for
If I'm to
round
take
2.
your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We'll make
We'll
you
make
talk.
you talk.
Yes, we shall have the truth from you.
Here I come. I was saving this.
And this again.
Captain's hurt bad!
Can't give up now.
Feel hesitation at Heismay's attacks, wavering about delivering a fatal blow.
He's not getting away this time!
Oh yeah, I should probably, like, actually
You're
heal.
not out of this yet!
Thank you.
My thanks. I shall fight as the noble I am.
Whack!
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
I stand. Gala! A mystic
shield.
Sword.
What was he doing?
Oh, fuck.
What was that tactic?
The captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills.
Take it.
At least use some medicine.
Stroll,
I can't
your
afford to
speed's
hold
down.
back. No holding back!
Let us clean up this mess.
I'll run you through.
Oh, shit.
Show no mercy.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Right.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone
Go
heal
for
him.
it!
You think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
For all that we strive for.
The captain's lost his memory.
What just
he can't use
happened?
any skills.
Let's see. There he is. There it is. On
This should
myself.
work.
My best.
Stroll! Someone get him back
How
on his
about
feet!
this?
I am gonna have to revive him.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on
Not
his
this
feet?
one.
Hulkenberg should do it. I do.
Just the thing.
Captain,
Let's just see another
slow him
day.
down.
Fire.
A blunder.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll
Is
can't
everyone
take
all right?
any more.
Let justice
Someone
prevail.
heal him.
As the point of a sword.
Broken wrist. Pull yourself together.
Fuck.
I'll use this.
He's gonna use that turn to heal.
I have my method.
What's happened?
Tactic.
All these cops.
Okay.
Hold back.
I wonder if there's
With
someone
healing
to
power.
pull apart.
Gallica, I already figured it out like
I
a
owe
whole
you.
ass fight ago.
Captain,
Wealth
they've
is its
slowed
own.
him
No
down.
holding back!
Be neither timid nor
I'll
arrogant.
run you through.
A blunder.
Damn, he is
Hulkenberg
honed in on Stroll.
By this power. Hold on.
Have we done all three? Motherfucker. Buttons. How do they
Go
work?
forth, royal soul.
I see your
Don't
game.
get sloppy.
Mother.
You think yourself equal to a Yuji's agility?
All yours.
Stroll,
Be
just
neither
down.
timid
prevail.
nor arrogant.
Still standing, I see.
Allow me to use this.
Oh, you've
Stroll's
done it.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Wait a second. Something's off. That copy doesn't have a...
And the last horse
Let's go.
crosses the finish line.
Roar.
Try this again.
A tough
Stroll
one.
can't take any more.
Not out of this
Someone
yet.
heal him.
I don't know if I can kill him this time.
Could do
Let's
with
use some of the
this.
medicine just in case.
Come. Pierce through them.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Satisfactory. I'll strive for greater heights.
Yay. You know what? Yeah, let's up our luck a little bit.
Sure, greater triumphs lie ahead.
MP by 15%. Fuck yeah.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
I can think of a few
Innocent
reasons.
is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Yuji drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, You held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives.
I'm getting
Perhaps
full, Gordon.
You could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
Fuck no.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully.
Unless they were also trying to pin the blame on him.
It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
To make it seem like they were actually doing something about it.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot.
Call me crazy. I think we've been played like a damn fiddle.
Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains.
I will wait here.
What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And, oh my god, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Long story.
Don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with
Meanwhile, back on the gauntlet
Don't
runner.
mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
It's a long story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
We just like take him downstairs or something. Oh, I didn't even know if that'd be enough. What a terrible day. I hope Nurse and the others are okay. If you now get some rest so that we'll be ready for tomorrow. God, so many fucking questions. Did I do anything outside? Nope. Figures.
Evidently.
Begins with rumors of safety during a stand flash. Yeah, the rumors were anything but. Those motherfuckers were active. Yeah, they put out the bounty. They fed us misleading information. These motherfuckers are hiding something.
Good night.
They are hiding
The
something.
age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Barden just sent word.
Oh boy.
A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right?
He
If
is,
he's
and
still
that clears
down
him.
there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
So did we give him a free ride, or did we just prove his innocence? And Nurse is drunk.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Neuris, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Yes, a little.
Wow. What a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Oh, hey, there he is.
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Does he drive like
He
this?
doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
And was locked in the bathroom, apparently. Yeah, no, he's innocent. Someone else is pulling some shit.
What's all this about frightening Neuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying.
Hey,
With all
found
that
Stroll.
fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Unless the
Nobody
guards are in
left.
on it.
But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town.
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
As
If you ask
little
me,
as humanly possible.
It's time to lay out all you know.
Never mind.
Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
We're about to kill some guards.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heisme the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a UG bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking.
Were you the only one who saw
I'm
him?
telling you,
What are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
Hmm? What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Haisme was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not going to trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
Would you
There's
trust
also
me?
the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
I didn't hear a thing.
I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
She could do that the whole time.
He's gone!
Haisme!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Haisme?
The kids are in
I
here,
got
aren't
the
they?
impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Haisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Haisme heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Haisme's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Haisme into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
So what, like
It
a
was
human,
like
maybe?
The horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
And then glug glug glug.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Haisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Haisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
You searching for them kids? No good. So they haven't found Haisme yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Why?
What plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, there! Over here! That sounds like
Evidently.
he's coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Oh, hey! Huh? Why is Haisme with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
What to say,
I'm the captain of the guard. I have a responsibility to the truth. Know and uphold it. That's all this is about. Would have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Or both, a lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is,
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. Fucking called it. Lady Joanna is... well, she is childless. If you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. The kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris.
Hello, Mario.
Yes, thank you. My money's on Morris being the weasel. Lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
Absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. Cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? Nobody else to turn to. Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, we'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Will? Of course.
I'm in your debt.
Yeah. Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses. There was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards did not know about. Heisman is the man who found it. There'll be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may well have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then. Should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley, at the end of Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you. Yay, so they're not all complete assholes. Well, leading to an underground channel.
What is it?
Like, it's not proper dungeon, right? Blindwell Alley. Hey, buddy.
Let's go.
Oh, it might be. All right.
What now?
Oop, wrong button. And so just those three. And with that, getting things off here, thank you all so much for joining me. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe on the bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Say goodbye, Chambly.
Now, Gordon, it's very important. We get a move on.
Indeed. But next time, though. All right. Goodbye, folks.